Brothers, I want to talk to you about a good percentage of my audience. Many of you are between the ages of 25 and 34 and 35 to 50, that age range. And we have some experiences as African American men. We are the same people. Many of us are first generational middle class brothers. Many of us are just getting into business or having some form of success in this part of our lives. But one of the things is many of us are not married and two, have no children. And I want to talk about this today, brothers, if I can. This is very important to me. How many of you have been through this scenario that I'm about to display? You hook up with a girl, you meet her, whether you're in person, the club, you're having good times, you're drinking soda pop or wine or whatever you do. Or for some of you brothers who are on Plenty of Fish or Tinder, you match with somebody there, everything's going pretty good. You meet somebody, right, that you really are feeling. And I'm talking about the chemistry is initial, within the first day or so. And you're sitting back talking and you ask her about her life. What does she do for a living? She tell you that she don't have any kids. College educated, she looks good, she works out. These are all good signs, right? But then she asks you your age, you're 30, 35, 40. You're college educated, you have money, doing pretty well in your career or business. And she asks you if you have any kids. You say no. Now you say no thinking that this is going to be a benefit for you because you're 40 and you don't have no kids. But look at her face, because the face expression is going to tell everything in this diatribe. You're going to find out that she's not going to be too happy about that. The question that comes is, why you don't got no kids? How are you over 30 and don't got no kids? And isn't that interesting? That's something, isn't it? Now, let me kind of go back to you being a professional black man or working on your way to that. You live in the most capitalistic, motivated, do for yourself country, competitive country in the world, in the United States. And year by year, it is more expensive to eat. It is more expensive to buy homes. It is more expensive to get automobiles, and the earnings are not going up as much. All of these things are more expensive, my brother. But today, you are being questioned about your decision for being responsible. That is something. Black men are not supposed to be responsible. Black men are supposed to just go out there, have a bunch of babies and kids, and not be able to take care of themselves. But when you are a brother that don't have no kids, that's unique for a lot of women, not even just in America. Any of you ever been to Africa? You meet a woman over there, you 35, you ain't got no kids, they think you're lying. Oh, you definitely got a wife and kids. Your kids are somewhere hiding. And my favorite is this. This is my favorite. Your sexuality comes into question. What you mean you never been married and don't have no kids? Are you gay? Now, this is offensive to ask a man this. It's appalling to question a man's sexuality just because he decided to do the right thing. But you're going to hear that question. And then here's this whole thing that, well, you can't be committed to anybody. You're 40, 35, never been married, don't have any kids, and you could be a brother who's interested in these things. But that shows that you can't commit to anybody long term, which also is a hinder to some women. Now, here's the flip side of this, guys. It's totally fine for them to be 41 and no children. It's fine for them to be 35 with no children. To have put their career first. Isn't that right? Because I talk to y'all about that all the time. I put my career before the family. Now I'm ready to date. Towards the, as somebody would say, the hitting the wall stage. But for you, this is an initial problem. Now, this is what I want to say. I won't keep you guys too long on this video. But isn't it amazing that people expect you to just be in shambles? Not to value yourself? Not to be on child support? You know, it's really something, because in the black community, many women who are themselves getting education and stuff, they don't really expect to see the male equal of them. And I would take it even a little further. Nor do they want to, in my opinion. I actually feel that black men who are not married, who don't have children, who are in a good financial position, who have a great upside, actually these men are more threatening to professional sisters. Now, other races of women, I don't think that's the case, but professional black women, I think they have a big issue with guys like this, because they have, as they would see, more opportunity with other women. And I actually feel that a lot of professional women want somebody that they can control. This is what I believe. And so, because they cannot control the guy who has made the right decisions in life, the guy who has done everything that he was supposed to do, this is where these shaming tactics come in. It's almost like the cute chick who works out and is thin, you know, and we hear it all the time in the black community. Attractive black women who are thin and they work out and they're in a gymnasium. What do bigger women tell them? This is just, or thicker women. You know, if they find out a woman who is slim, trying to be in shape. Oh, girl, you need to put some meat on your bones. Girl, you need to eat. You like a pencil. You looking like a piece of thread, girl. What's wrong with you? Actually shaming people for doing what's probably best for them, you know? And I think this is the same thing with a lot of professional black men. A lot of people are shaming brothers by attacking their sexuality. Oh, you supposed to be married, you supposed to have kids. You know what? And in all actuality, these educated women that say this, not all of them, they know what it takes to get to this level. They know that you need to save money. They know that you need to put yourself in the right position, because here's the situation. If you're a brother out there and you're married and you have kids and you can't take care of them, what are they going to say? He ain't had no business having them damn kids. You know he can't take care of them kids. What's wrong with him? He shouldn't be having kids. That's what they be doing, having kids they can't take care of. But then when you don't have kids and you want to start, maybe settle down, why you ain't got no kids? What's wrong with your sexuality? Are you lying about it? You see what I'm saying? And this is what I want to talk about. But brothers, has this ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments, brothers. And once again, thank you for the support. Patreon.com/Negro Manosphere, the #1 site for African-American men in the world. Make sure you support us on the Patreon, $5 a month. Let me tell you why. Because we have content that is on the Patreon that is not anywhere else, okay? And also, NegroManosphere.com is one of the only black male media sites in the world that deal with black male issues. And it's been going on for 2 years, over 1,100 articles. Let me tell you, brother, something. Supporting black male media is important in today's world. Issues like this one, the content that we create for this market, nobody is doing it, hardly. Nobody is really willing to do it as far as writing it. And this is why we appeal to your support, which is just $5 a month. We pay our brothers to create content. We create a lane for other brothers to profit and to do well and to get paid for their work. You brothers are the reason why we're able to do that. And I thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for that. But support us. Patreon.com/Negro Manosphere. Ron Wills just made a new video, why brothers should be helping brothers. I'll pin that to the top. If you want to watch that video and many other videos like that, it's only available on Patreon. Subscribe to the patreon.com below. Join us in our effort to rebuild the black male's image to our liking in America, because we need your support, because white men won't do it for us. Only you can do that. And as you know, the buffoonery is at an all-time high. Subscribe, hit the bell to the channel, share it with your friends, tell other brothers about us, and we out. Peace.